Welcome back to Cascade Valley as we are jumping into the conference championship. This is a big one. Now, this year has had some crazy ups and downs. We felt really good, and then we lost to Michigan, which was a heartbreaker in my opinion, but it was at Michigan, so you can give us a little bit of a break there. But we just beat Indiana in the previous week at their stadium, and now we got to go ahead and play them at our stadium, which in theory should be easier. The CFP bracket is shaping up incredibly well here. Boise State, Oklahoma, UNC, Michigan, UTEP, Wisconsin. UTEP's kind of surprising me here. Alabama, Nebraska. And the teams that would have a bye as of right now would be Tulane, Georgia, Miami, and Cascade Valley. And while we don't necessarily have a guy on the Heisman list, you can imagine why this is a very important game for us. Cascade Valley, we got to lock in and get this W. We are ready for the Big Ten Championship. Cascade Valley on the field, pointing to the fans, saying, look, are you here for those bums? We're beating them down. Cascade Valley's first look at offense here. McGloster, again, what a wild ride of a season for this dude. Benched at the very beginning of the season, could not get on the field, and now he's led us to the conference championship. Well, 2nd and 2, hit him with that play action. Tight end out of the backfield. Hagens, we see you. Nice little 4 or 5 yard gain. Slight adjustment. And Billy McGloster, we'll take that. Easy first down. Another set of first downs here. Ooh, McGloster hit as he throws. 2nd down. McGloster actually took a little bit of a shot on that last play. Kind of banged up. We're hoping he's all right, but look at our guy Dylan Fowler with a nice run after the catch. McGloster stays in pistol. Nice little play action. He's got his guy a little risky. Trey and Bell has it, gets it dislodged. There is a flag on the play, and it's going to be coming back even if we had caught that one. Holding on the offense. Who's it on? Brody. So we get pushed back a whole 10 yards. The squad not obviously loving that. A deep ball thrown out of the reach. What is this now? Maybe a little late hit, a little pass interference. Okay, we're here for that. Give us our yards back. Gloucester back out here. Little check down. McGarrahan really goes nowhere. Fowler in the backfield. We're going to hit him with a little halfback screen. No, we're not. Good pressure. Tough 3rd down here. We need something. But Gloucester's going to use his legs. They didn't like anything down the field, and he picks up about 12 or 13 yards. New set of downs. Squad's feeling good. We like what we got here. Kiernan is going to find a gap in the zone. He's in the end zone. First touchdown of the game. And we're expecting plenty more. Picking up here with Indiana on offense, needing something. And they try to lurk one over Lewis, and Lewis is not having it. What a user lurk. Cascade Valley, as soon as they score a touchdown, they get the ball pretty much right back immediately after, and it's time to go after it again. Well, 2nd and 7, Trey and Bell. We're going to slide him over in motion. McGloster airs one over the top to Fowler, who's going to have an opportunity, and he's down at the 6 yard line. What a play. 1st and goal. McGloster sees a little bit of pressure. He's trying to extend, and he throws it in the dirt there. Cascade Valley, again, just trying to get back to the #1 team in the nation. They just honestly feel disrespected after losing that Michigan game and how they just kind of fell in the polls. They felt like they should have still been a top 3 team, but you know what? They're here to prove it now. We pick back up here, and we've got an opportunity to put a 3-score lead in the books because Indiana is not able to really do anything. They are still scoreless in this game. CVU's offense has been dominant from the onset of this game. Hector Omar got a little bit of a lead. We're throwing up top. The DB caught up with him, and McGloster is not able to get that one completed. Okay, Indiana got a little bit of life now. With time winding down, Indiana's going to find themselves in a 3rd down and short, and a beautiful pass is going to get them just shy of the 50. Indiana knows this is an opportunity. They need to get points on the board, and that throw and catch are going to give them an opportunity here. What a play by the receiver. CVU's defense knows this lead can get cut in half if they don't lock in right here. Nice little check down. That was going to be knocked away by Draymond Gates. Under 50 seconds here. It's 15. Looking for his guys. Throws one across the middle, and he holds on to it. These Indiana receivers are playing lights out. Indiana has absolutely locked in here. 40 seconds. They're inside the 10. They know this is their moment to shine. They throw one to the corner, and is that Santonio Holmes or an Indiana receiver? I don't know. 1st and 10, 32 seconds. We've got a little bit of time here. Not a ton, but enough time to maybe make something happen. Not if we're throwing it in the dirt, though. McGloster's definitely feeling a little bit. He's been banged around a ton this game, and it's definitely rearing its ugly head. Hector Omar, though, says, how open do I have to be to get the ball? And this time, the streak route is going to work. And in true Hector Omar fashion, he lets them know about it. Indiana's out here with a 3rd down and 6, knowing they need to get a conversion. They're down 2 touchdowns. They had an opportunity. Last half, they throw one. It's a hard hit by Draymond Gates, but he holds on. 1st and 10. Little handoff here to Indiana. They go up the middle, but we stop that one pretty quickly. 2nd and 10. Sean Lewis patrolling. They go to the wide side, though. We had no one watching that, and 6 picks up a big gain for Indiana. Got to give big credit to the Hoosiers. They are out here sticking to their game plan, and honestly, it's working. They just had a couple of forced errors that have hurt them a ton, but what a throw and catch again. First and goal, they go with a little bit of a run. We got guys on the edge, and Amiri's going to stop them. Another adjustment. Indiana's got some guys. They go across the middle. Big tackle by Gates, make it 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal. This might be 4-down territory right now if you're Indiana. They go with the check down again. 4th and goal from the 3 now. And even though they are wildly close here at the goal line from the left hash mark, they're going to opt to kick a field goal here. So not the easiest spot to kick one. This one is up. This one is down the middle. Perfect. And they cut the lead to 11. 3rd quarter kind of winding down here. We want to get to the run game a little bit more than we have. Fowler has had a solid game, but hasn't touched the ball enough. 2nd and 8. We're going right back to the run. Fowler just needing a little bit of room, and he doesn't quite get it. 7 attempts and 23 yards isn't exactly what we were expecting from our star running back, but here we are. McGloster all the time, and the world's going to find McGarrahan, who's going to spin back into the field to make sure he doesn't go out of bounds. Smart play. You'd love to see the pass game just be this electric when the run game hasn't quite been what we're used to seeing it be. 2nd and 6 here, start of the 4th quarter. Fowler cuts up the field, gets a decent run, but again, not a lot of yards. So CVU finds itself here in a 3rd down and 4. Not loving what we're seeing. McGloster's going to take a big loss, and we're going to end up kicking a field goal. The question is, does our kicker have enough juice to make this one happen? His composure seems a little shaky. About to be max power, and they say it's good. All right, we know his range is 51 yards and not a single yard after. Good Lord. Indiana on this drive, kind of stalling out deep in their own territory. 3rd down, 8 yards to go. They go with a halfback draw. This is definitely 4-down territory, but they don't need it because they get a first. 6 minutes left in the game. We got a 2-touchdown lead, but again, Indiana knows they get a touchdown here. They are well within their game, and a 9-yard run by their running back. 2nd and 1. Indiana knows they've got something, and Tubbs nearly gets the pick. If Steve Tubbs had gotten that pick, that would have sealed this game. There's no way Indiana would have been able to answer back after that. They try to go with the run, but our guys are there, and Nowaski's going to stop him. 4th down, 1 yard to go. We're sending the house here. The quarterback panicking, and we bring him down. Cascade Valley's going to get the stop. 1st and 10, McGloster back out here with the handoff to Fowler, but they were kind of expecting the run. Keeping it moving here. Little check down. McGarrahan, not a ton of yards, but we'll take basically 2. 3rd down, 10 yards to go. McGloster is going to dump off here with a little halfback screen. Needs a block. Fowler's got it. Plenty of room. Good move, and he's down to almost the 20. As the clock goes under 3 minutes and 30 seconds, Fowler, again, the run game just has not been kind to him today. Higgins is going to slide in motion, comes back over here. Trying to catch him with a little misdirection. Fowler with a nice move, and he gets to about 4. Bonnie Dogg's going to step in the game. Fowler obviously pretty gassed. He's been used a lot. Again, not his most productive game of all time, but it's definitely been an effective one, and our kicker has been great today too. 1st and goal, trying to seal this game fully. Fowler up the middle. He's gonna pick up 6, and they use their first time out. Back to the run game. McGloster's gonna switch sides of the play. Likes it more on the left-hand side. Fowler all the time in the world, and a little celebration. He says the ball is here because he called game. And with that, your Big Ten champions are Cascade Valley. It's only right. This team has put in so much work. The Michigan loss is gonna haunt us, right? We hope we get a chance to play them again and maybe the CFP. But this team has been resilient, and Billy McGloster, what a story. Dominant last year, didn't get a chance to start this year, but when he has been on the field this year, which has been pretty much 60% of the time, this team's coming out of there with a victory. McGloster ends up again 15 for 22, 304, 3 touchdowns and an interception. We'll excuse the interception. And then on the ground, it was a tough day, honestly. 14 for 46 and a touchdown. But as a team, 4 different guys couldn't even get over 75 yards rushing. That's a tough day at the office. In the air, though, McGarrahan, 4 for 47. We see 3 for Fowler, 3 for Kieran, who got a touchdown, as well as Hector Omar, over 100, the only guy hitting that today. And Trey and Bell getting in the end zone, but I feel like that's what that dude does best. And then defensively, Draymond Gates stepped up major for us. The senior comes out there with 8 tackles to tackle for a loss. From a sack perspective, 1.5 by Couch Smith and half a sack by Earl Kindred, who has been incredible in his own right. Today. And then the only interception we had was by the freshman Sean Lewis. A lot of wear and tear for him today. We hope he can work on that, but the interception was a clutch one, and it set the tone for this game. After winning the Big Ten championship, Devin Kite says, you know what? I'm going to come to Cascade Valley. So we got ourselves another receiver, which we got a whole lot, but we got some that are leaving this season too. On top of that, Kona Thrasher. You want an offensive lineman with a great last name? I think Thrasher is going to be one of them. We also get good news that the Big Ten Defensive Player of the Week is none other than James Couch Smith. 4 tackles, to tackle for loss, and a sack. Technically 1.5 sacks. You'd love to see how he played. Oh, and offensively, we got that too. Hector Omar. 100, a touchdown. What more can you ask for? Maybe more receptions. Oh, when you thought we were done with recruits? No. Iosifa Weeks. I don't know if I said his name right. Another offensive lineman. You've seen our offensive line. We need all the help we can get. We do miss out on a couple, though. Tretola, a right end we wanted, commits to Florida. Another right end we wanted, commits to Notre Dame. Another right end we wanted, commits to Ole Miss. We were kind of late in getting into some of those conversations, but it happens. We just need to start that a little bit earlier in the season because it hurt us. Now, something I'm happy about, but also scared about, the Broyles Award winner, the coordinator of the year, Gerald Stoneburner, the guy that we brought on. He wasn't highly rated. He's now like a C+ or maybe even higher now, winning this award. He gets the coordinator of the year, so shout out to him, but I hope he doesn't leave our team because I need him. He's got good stuff. Your Heisman Trophy winner is going to be Ryan Puglisi. 51 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, 4,100 yards. That is a whole lot of stuff. The man, the myth, the legend, the best running back in the nation. I believe 2 years in a row, Dylan Fowler, 1,100 yards, 18 touchdowns, and he's still got more time to play and add to those stats. So with where it sits now, before we really hop into the CFP, we have the number 6 class in the nation right now, which is pretty good. I hope we can, through the last couple of guys we have on our board, plus a couple of other guys that we maybe get in the transfer portal, end up being a top 3, if not number 1 class. But Florida already has 34 guys signed and 9 5-stars, so we're probably not going to eclipse that. I will say, though, we have a lot of guys that I feel incredibly good about from our recruiting board, but the guy I'm probably the most excited about is Dean Longo. We found out has an elite dev trait. Step up is his only ability, but he has a platinum fan favorite, bronze field general, bronze road dog. But having an elite dev trait with 80 speed as a field general means this guy is probably going to be a demon. And we also get some news here that we are playing Nebraska in the Rose Bowl game for the CFP. This is good news. I feel like we matched up pretty well against them, but we're going to see. This is a big test for us early on in the CFP. Can we actually win a CFP game and keep it moving instead of losing in the first round? And to give you a breakdown of sort of how the CFP has played out so far, Boise State actually upsets Georgia, a 12 beating a 5. I didn't expect that. I also didn't expect to see UTEP as the number 4 seed in this one. So we have Boise State, UTEP, which feels like a wild one. Alabama ends up beating Michigan, so they are going to face Oklahoma now. Wisconsin beats Penn State, which is they were favored to in that game. And you're going to see Miami lose to Nebraska, which is why we were playing them. So you've got Nebraska, Cascade Valley, Wisconsin, North Carolina, Alabama, Oklahoma, and Boise State, UTEP. Let's get it. And Nebraska's roster is pretty good. They're 87 overall across the board. They got Willis McGahee the 4th, again, a linebacker, not a running back like his dad was. And then at quarterback, they're going to have Mr. Hilliman as their starter. Again, no more Raiola at this point. He's at 85, not great speed, good acceleration. He's got a decent arm at 88 strength, but not a ton there. He's got pretty good traits. He's got gold mobile deadeye and pull down, silver sleight of hand, and then bronze extender. There's some guys here, okay? And then at running back, not a lot of speed in their first guy. Their second guy's got a little bit more, as is their third. We go to wide receiver. Some pretty good talent here with Davon Hall, now a senior, really good speedster. Ja'Cory Barney Jr. is the guy I'm mostly worried about. 99 speed, 98 acceleration. We've got to be careful because most of our corners aren't very fast. And then looking at their secondary, they have 3 guys above an 86 overall, which is going to be devastating. 2 of them have really good speed. Man coverage is 84 or higher, so we have our work cut out for us. Nebraska is a very good matchup for us. Cascade Valley, we cannot turn the ball over today. And here comes the baddest team in the nation. Some say we're number 3, but in our hearts, we're the number 1 team in the nation. Nebraska, we're out here. The corn, it's been shucked. We're done with the games. We're coming out here and we are scoring early, we're scoring often, and we're not turning the ball over. I hope. Cascade Valley in the Rose Bowl, the pursuit of a national championship. This is what we're out here to do. Make plays. Look at McGarrahan hold on to it. 2nd down, 3 yards to go. Nice little run here by Fowler. That looks way better than what he did last week. Play action. McGloster all day. He's got Trey and Bell down the sideline, and Bell is going to be out of the 25. When the run game's working, this is a tough team to stop because the passing game is always going to be difficult. And Fowler with a nice little 6-yard run. CVU appears to be locked in right now. A little bit of a blitz coming. McGloster trying to stretch his legs, and they say he's not at the 1st down marker. The 3rd down and inches to go, probably 4-down territory for Coach McMervin. Can CVU convert? They absolutely can, as Fowler is running so much better this week. Bell in the slot. They play the RPO pretty well. Fowler gets met pretty early in the hole. Gloucester makes a quick adjustment out there to Kiernan. Doesn't like what he sees. He's out here scrambling. McGloster hits him with a spin move. It's prom night all over again, and they stop him at the 3. Nebraska has a surprisingly not heavy front here. They're taking advantage of it. Kevin Reyna. Close and gets to the 1. Reyna back in here. Oh, my God. What did McGloster just do? McGloster. We thought he was going to keep it, and he lofted it. No! McGloster has a little bit of a brain fart there, and we find ourselves in a situation we didn't expect to be in. With a turnover, And their quarterback nearly completes that. 2nd and 10, Nebraska looks like they're going to go to the play action again. Their quarterback trying to scramble. We got guys all over the field, and a big stop is going to drop him at the line. 3rd down and 10 for Nebraska. If we stop them on a little 3 and out early in the game, you love to see it. Their quarterback, though, is taking off. Oh, big hit. And Nebraska gets it. Explain. I'll be honest, I almost uninstalled after that. Anyways, Nebraska has a 1st down. And all I have are sad moments in my life right now. 2nd and 12, Nebraska in shoddy. A lot of pressure, their quarterback, and somehow he throws it away. Nebraska shifts their entire play. Whatever. Why is he not guarding him? I have to go manually guard this man. He's open. No, we got people. Amiri fumbled the bag. Cascade Valley's nerves are definitely getting to them, but not as bad as the punter's nerves. That man kicked it about 11 yards. Gloucester back out here trying to redeem himself a little bit after that last drive. Honestly, he just said YOLO. He's down there somewhere. Call him Rex Grossman. He can call Hector Omar the greatest receiver to ever do it. Nebraska's QB is going to make a small adjustment. They're right back to with the play action. And that was a risky ball. This crowd is going crazy right now. Cascade Valley's guys are out there, and look at this. Josiah Edmond, the senior transfer, is going to take it to the house. Shout out Trick Daddy. The Nebraska had it going. We end up getting an interception again with Jabari Okafor for 34 yards. And now we've got an opportunity to score again and go up 3. This game feels kind of eerily similar to what we had against Indiana, where we had that 2-score lead. But remember, we kind of choked that at one point where it didn't really work out in our favor for a bit. So we've got to do much better here, as we're going to see a solid game. 3rd down, 4 yards to go. Trey and Bell in the corner. It's a tough one, and it's batted away. Smart play by the defender. So it's Vitek, who's been unbelievably good this year. I mean, he hit that 51-yarder. We know that's his actual range. He's going to drill a pretty easy one here of about maybe 30-ish yards, and we'll take the lead. We do find ourselves here with a 2-minute warning. With the ball, again, Nebraska has just not done anything with it on offense, and we are finding ourselves in an unbelievably advantageous position. And Omar can't come down with that one. So again, we just saw our kicker drill one from about 30-so yards. He hit a 51-yarder in the previous week. This one should be absolutely money for him, and it is. This guy right now is cooking. This entire game has been abysmal for Nebraska. But if we're being honest with it, they're only down 20 points, which sounds like a lot, but you score once, all of a sudden, that lead looks a whole lot different. 2nd and 4, Nebraska lines up in the I form. The pressure off the edges of Amiri. What a big play. As good as our offense has been, and they've been, I think, mostly good today, not exactly in their best form, it's this defense that has been cooking. And as we say, Amiri gets a sack on the previous play, comes out here, gets an interception. Can he go to the house? A great spin move, put him on offense, and we've got the ball at the 40 again. So with that, this offense is back out here ready to make some plays. Oh, not where we wanted to throw that. We meant to throw it to the running back, and we hit X for some reason. Okay, Nebraska's still in it. After not our strongest play, we're going to find ourselves here trying to stop Nebraska on 3rd down. They go with a little check down play, and that goes nowhere again. Interestingly enough, our defense has held their quarterback under 75 yards passing on the afternoon. It has been a career low for him, and you've got to give our defense credit, because what they're doing right now is generational. Absolutely. 3rd quarter kind of closing down. We're trying to give Nebraska fans no hope at this moment. McGloucester, great moves, gets about 9. Probably the last play of the 3rd quarter here. McGloucester's going to pitch one out here. Dylan Fowler, nice little run after that pitch. He's going to close the 3rd quarter out strong. Starting the 4th quarter, McGloucester kind of got killed on that play, so we're going to see how healthy he is. He's going to unleash the cannon on this one. It's deep. It's going to be close, and it's picked off by Nebraska. Another interception. And they've got life still. They've got life. Nebraska has 7.5 minutes left to get this lead cut down, but the way this defense is playing, I don't know. 2nd and 5 for the offense. And Draymond Gates, unbelievable user lurk on that. Might be all she wrote for Nebraska. The biggest question CVU has right now is, can they stop turning the ball over? And if they can, this was all she wrote. But McGloucester may be doing a little bit too much. Coach McMervin's got to reel him in a little bit. Just a smidge. Gloucester, again, not having his best decision-making day, but this defense has been bailing him out. Nebraska lines up in the I form. They've been baiting us a lot with these play actions. And look at this, another sack. 4 sacks by this defense. That was Jabari Okafor getting in there and just absolutely lighting up the quarterback on that play. He's been so good today, and a drop by the Nebraska receiver. 4th and 18, this might be all she wrote for Nebraska, unless we turn it over again, which, to be fair, has happened quite a bit. Their quarterback throws one of the corner. And that was almost a touchdown. With the way this game's going, we just want to go ahead and walk out of here with a W. So we're going to try to run, but they also are aware of that. McGloster trying to avoid throwing yet another interception, but that might be impossible with the way things are going today. And he's going to go down here for basically no gain. Third down and a battered and bruised quarterback, almost to the point of getting subbed out of the game. Another interception. You know, we definitely could have been running the football, but that would be too easy. Despite some questionable play calling and decision making from the quarterback, and maybe the person holding the controller, we're going to walk out of here with a W, 20-7. What a game. Let's play better next time. The player of the game is Josiah Edmond. 1 pick, 1 deflection, 1 touchdown. That honestly was a bigger part of the game than we thought it was going to be, considering we should have scored a lot more points. Recapping the stats, McGloster threw 5 interceptions. We don't want to talk about it. On the ground, Fowler ran for 1.6 yards per carry. Maybe there's an offensive line problem here. I don't know what's happening, but we cannot run the football. This is terrible. In the air, I don't want to talk about this either. Shout out to Hector Omar on that amazing touchdown. And then defensively, what do we got here? 10 tackles from Sean Lewis. Big fan of the true freshman. We got to the quarterback a couple of times. Nowaski, Okafor, Couch Smith, and Abiamiri. Interceptions, Okafor, Edmond, Abiamiri, and Gates. Thank God for the defense. So after dismantling one team from the Midwest, we come back and we face another team from the Midwest. This time it's Wisconsin, which they know a lot about cheese, but it's the Chick-fil-A Bowl. And it's ours. We want the sandwich. Now, there should be a little cause for concern because the quarterback we faced in the last game was not very good. But the quarterback we're facing today is a Heisman candidate and is a Player of the Year award winner. So we should be nervous. Now, something interesting. Wisconsin just hired a brand new head coach. And their other head coach, I think, went to the NFL. They actually tried to hire Coach McMervin. But we said no. It's time to show them why we didn't go there. Because we're better. I'm taking a look at their roster. They're only an 84 overall, so they are lower than we are, but they've got a really good linebacker in the middle. They've got a really good left tackle, free safety, left end, and a right end. Most of these guys are seniors, so they've got a really experienced team that shouldn't really get rattled much. Their linebackers are crazy across the board. Their quarterback we already saw is an 85 base with up to an 88 now with how he's sort of just playing these last couple of weeks. Their halfback is going to be an 83 overall with 91 speed, so pretty solid, I think, there. At wide receiver, though, they got a 90 overall guy with good speed, 92 speed, 94, 92, 92, 95, 92. Everybody's fast, except for this 52 overall guy that they have in their team with 79 speed. Not really sure why he's there, but everybody else, we understand why. As for their secondary, some very good guys here. Their top corner has 97 speed. He's a redshirt freshman. Good Lord. He's going to be a problem. 85 overall with 87 speed and 81 overall with 90 speed. They have guys that are really good across the board. Their top 4 are going to be tough to deal with. We have our work cut out for us. And then an update where the bracket currently sits in the semifinal round. It's UTEP, Alabama. No one had that on their bracket challenge. I'm telling you that right now. And then us versus Wisconsin. Probably a pretty high chance that one was being picked. If we win this game, it's UTEP or Alabama versus us in the Natty. Cascade Valley. Sean Lewis coming out of the tunnel. He has been playing lights out in the CFP. This man is averaging like 10 tackles per game. He's getting the quarterback. He's rushing. He's hurrying him up. He's doing it all. But the secondary is where it's at. Josiah Edmond with the pick six. Abiamiri getting a sack, getting an interception. These guys are playing so well on defense. Can the offense lock in? Can we stop a Heisman level candidate who didn't win the Heisman? Who's a little mad about that, but won Player of the Year. A lot of great storylines here, but we're hoping that we come out on top. Cascade Valley has not brought the orange jerseys out in a little bit. The first time wearing them in the CFP this year, and oh, Wisconsin's ready. We didn't really see a ton of Kevin Reyna in the previous game, but he's out here early on. Nice little halfback screen, great blocking down the field for Reyna. We like what we're seeing, and a first down comes out of it. Safety's kind of lined up a little bit inside here. Little play action. We don't really get any protection. And McGloster looking for a block and does not get it. 2nd and 24 is not exactly ideal. Well, 3rd and 35 isn't ideal either. 3rd and 35. Not what we expected. Hector Omar got a step. This is underthrown a little bit. Omar's going to go up and get it. What a play. Bailed unbelievably well there. We will take the result of that play. Hector Omar stand up. 2nd and 8. Trey and Bell's going to slide over. McGloster kind of rolling. Doesn't like what he sees. He's going to get rid of this one. No, he ends up getting hit and can't get rid of it. 3rd sack of the game already. Unbelievable first drive right now. The offensive line bailing us down, or bailing us, not bailing us out. They're absolutely killing us right now, which is why we recruited so many offensive linemen in the offseason. McGloster feels the pressure, throws it up, when in doubt, Hector Omar's down there somewhere, and it's batted away by 5. Wisconsin's defense came to play. They got a guy who finished in the top 3 of the Heisman, and he throws a nice little play here, but it ends up being falling complete. Gates patrolling the middle on this play. We're going to send Sean Lewis in. But look at Nowaski getting there for a tackle for loss. This defense, man, they've been absolutely lights out on the CFP, and they're showing up again here when we need them the most. Their quarterback all day throws it away because he knows if he throws it deep, we're going absolutely after it. So while we got some yards, Wisconsin doesn't really get much of anything. They end up punting this ball. It's a short one. Carmazzi's going to field it, tries to hit to the left-hand side, looking for a block. Carmazzi's got something, tries to tiptoe when he's out at the 23. Gloucester knows this team needs to get some points on the board, put the pressure on Wisconsin early. Easy dump down pass here to Mayweather. Try to hit him with the haymaker, and he does. Mayweather going into the end zone, an unlikely first-time touchdown. We did not expect this at all, but we'll take it. Wisconsin's first drive, not a single first down to our recollection. The second drive, we're hoping for the same result. 2nd and 6, little adjustment here from Wisconsin. They switch their play up slightly, try to get a run to the edge. Our guys, though, were there. They sniff it out and drop him for a loss of 2. Major play here. Gates is the guy patrolling the middle. They go on a nice comeback route. It's beautifully executed. Sean Lewis already dealing with a lot of wear and tear. I've never seen a true freshman have as many issues as he has. A spin move by the running back. We didn't talk a lot about him, but what a play. Bayless pretty gassed after an incredibly crucial run there, setting the tone for this offense in this drive, and their tight end's going to go down after 5. Pinching our defensive line a little bit here in 2nd and 5. Beautiful out route, and the tight end continues to kill us, and he barely steps out of bounds. It's been a great drive for Wisconsin. Pretty much the opposite of what we saw their first time touching the ball in this game. They throw it over the top, testing Jabari Okafor, and he can't come down with the pick. Playing the pass, taking a little bit of a blitz here. They go underneath the check down Charlie play. We weren't expecting it, and they have a great answer for that play call. Wisconsin's offense has looked infinitely better than they were in that first drive, and oh my God, 36. Bayless! We have been absolutely torched by this offense, and they finish an unbelievably smart drive. Wisconsin's for real. That's why they're in the semifinal. Our first drive that we got points on felt pretty good, but then they come out here answering right back. McGloster, oh no, McGloster gets hit as he throws that one. Holding maybe there. They're not going to call it. This is probably going back to the house. And Taylor Medina is going to give Wisconsin the lead. One play after scoring a touchdown. Their defense says, hold our drink. We got something for you. McGloster had a couple of weeks where he was playing unbelievably smart, intelligent, perfect football. This has not been one of them. You got to wonder if you're Coach McMervin, how long of a leash does that man have? Because the way this game is going, another turnover might be it. Wisconsin is going heavy here. We got to imagine it's going to be tough to get a run across. And look at this, Fowler, plenty of room. His best run of the game. After good success, we're going right back to Fowler, seeing if he can get to the edge. Fowler, not quite there. Only a gain of 3. Gloucester on a cold streak. Kevin Reyna's going to spell him here. Nice move by Reyna to probably buy himself about an extra yard or 2. 3rd down, 3 yards to go. Mayweather scored a touchdown earlier. He's going to get a crucial first down and runs a man over. He's all business. Billy's going to send Trey and Bell in motion. Little heavy blitz here, and just a miscommunication on the route and the throw. Not seeing a ton of Dylan Fowler right now. I'm just not sure why he's not in the game, but our best running back, one of our best players, is just not out there. But look at Hagan's the forgotten guy, and he's down inside the 5. 1st and goal. Scrambling. Throws to the back of the end zone, and Trey and Bell is there. Cascade Valley's going to take the lead right back. That was actually incorrect. I said we had the lead earlier. We actually tied the game. But we have the ball back after Wisconsin can't really do anything on offense. And we've got an opportunity to take the lead now officially. Even with that run, McGloster is at negative 22 yards rushing on the afternoon. It has been a ball game for him in every which way. And he's going to smartly get rid of this one instead of getting another sack. 2nd and 10. Oh, Kiernan has a step. McGloster, though, gets killed. If the offensive line could just block. The offensive line has just killed us so many times. But what a throw. McGarrahan, another catch on this drive. 20 seconds and a dream. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. They read it perfect. Wisconsin is going to take the lead with 10 seconds left in the first half. We are so dumb. We didn't need to throw that. We're sitting in a situation where a field goal is possible, if you ask me. A touchdown would be great, but we have 7 seconds. Honestly, when in doubt, let Hector Omar do something. Oh, I thought he caught that. All right, we're going into halftime down 7. It's not ideal, but it could be worse. We've played like dog water. That's what the Fortnite kids might say. But we're still in this, buddy. Things are getting spicy. Wisconsin out here cooking. Jabari Okafor, what? Just turn. You got to pick if you turn your head. Wisconsin is locked in. Cascade Valley trying to do something for Coach McMervin here. And look at Draymond Gates get to the quarterback. 2nd and 17. They go for a check down, but we're all over that. We're all over that. 3rd down and 20. Look, keep them to a field goal, and we're fine. I'd prefer if they don't have an opportunity for a field goal here. Let's just lock in. Their quarterback running. Look at this. We bring him down. Damian Butts. Mr. Butts with the sack. Pause if needed. Ooh, Carmel's, you got a chance to return this one. Hey, we'll take that. To the 30 is fine. Things we should probably be doing is running the football a little bit more successfully. But the offensive line has just not been the elite tier that they have been. Or maybe this defensive line is just unbelievable. Kind of 3 safeties deep here. A little bit flat. We're going to go to Mayweather again. He's been cooking on the underneath routes. Oh, my God. What a grown man. Heavy front again by Wisconsin. Fowler doing his job, getting the ball out there. Nice block. Trey and Bell's going to pick up a huge gain after the catch. The man in motion. McGloster sees the blitz is coming. Throws one. And Hagens has it knocked away. Back here in the pistol again. Down 7. Can we get a block? Or 2, or 3. 3rd and 12. We're at the 30, so this is definitely field goal range. We don't want to take a sack, obviously, in this situation, but we're definitely... Okay, we took a sack, so we lost 3 yards. So this is a 49-yarder, but we can hit this, hopefully. All right, freshman kicker. He's been money this season. This is in his wheelhouse. This is going to be close again. I don't know if he has 51 in him today, but 49 is good. Thank you. Back out here on defense. Sean Lewis sees his tight end move in motion. We're trying our best to get some sort of pressure to this quarterback, but he is just able to get guys wide open. For some reason, we have no one covering the tight end. One of the last plays here, the 3rd quarter. An underneath pass. Weldon gives that up for about 4. CVU's defense has got to find a way to step up here. An unreal routing catch by the receiver. Backs against the wall. Cascade Valley sees them go with a run here, but a good stop, I believe, by Tubbs. Big play, Wisconsin. No one covering the running back in cover 2. In cover 2, hard flat. We have no one there. Why? 7 minutes left in this game, and we are in a bit of a situation right now. Gloucester, we try to kind of go a little bit more lateral, but apparently we crossed the line. 2nd down and inches. None of this is going to matter, though, if we can't get a stop, because we have not done really anything well on defense today. It's been a tough one. Our turnovers, ability to just not convert, they put us behind the 8 ball. Hector Omar, got to step on him. Hector Omar, it's batted away. 2nd down and 10. Sending Reyna up a little bit. This should give McGloster plenty of room to get out of bounds. McGloster is now up to -2 rushing yards in the game on 7 attempts. It's been a game for that man. Somehow he's able to get that away. Reyna, not a speedster, but he gets out of bounds. We need to preserve as much time on the clock as we can. 5 minutes left. We got Hagens here, smartly out of bounds as well. Gloucester knows he's got to play mistake-free here, but that's not mistake-free. 5th sack of the game. 3rd and 7. A field goal is not the end of the world here, but that's not what we want. Oh, my God. Hector Omar over the top. Hector Omar makes the catch, and we are back in this game. A field goal separates Wisconsin and Cascade Valley. Can the defense step up? So we actually go for 2 here because that would make it a field goal. Our math was incorrect. We're going with the RPO. Oh, McGarrahan's in there. Okay, we've cut the lead to a 3-point game officially. My math wasn't mathing, but it's mathing now. Major opportunity for CVU. Can you get a stop for, I believe, the first time in today's game? Great effort here. Nice hit by Okafor. 2nd down and 9. They pass. They go across the middle. I think they're actually going to be short here. Maybe 3rd and 1. It is. An unbelievably huge play here. They're in the pistol. We know they got to be running, and we just part like the Red Sea. We parted like the Red Sea. They're in field goal range now, which isn't the worst thing, but God bless America. We blitz up the middle and pinch the line, and somehow they went up the middle. I just don't have words how we pinch the line, crash middle, double blitz, and they still are able to go right down the middle against our defense. Maybe we got to work on our defensive linemen. I don't know. Oh, that would have been a touchdown. We're blitzing a lot now. Like, we're trying to make that quarterback as uncomfortable as humanly possible. Oh, my God. Everyone's scholarship is revoked. Everyone. He's at 9-9. Oh, no. We're in a very tough situation. The fact that we're down 10 is not ideal, but we have all 3 of our timeouts. We don't want to use any of those right now, if we're being honest. Saving those would be ideal, but doing that is also terrible. We got 2 minutes and a whole lot of work to do. We got to get out of bounds. There we go. They are press covering Steve Kiernan and Hector Omar. This could work in our favor. It did. Hector Omar over the top. Hector Omar, come on. Now's your time to shine. Why are we jumping on a run after the catch? Okay, this is tough times at Ridgemont High. 4th and 2. We set our feet. Well, we're going to Cancun. At this point, we got to imagine they're just running it. You know, engaged 8, 2nd and 11. They're going to move a man in motion. We're in the backfield. Don't matter. 3rd and 12. All right, call a timeout. We still got a chance if we get a stop here. Could be a pass. They do go with the run. Sean Lewis, great hit. Great hit. The best news we could possibly get here is they are at a field goal range. They're going to opt to punt it, which means they aren't going to get 13. And they have a terrible punt that goes out at about the 22. So we're still in this, technically. Gloucester knows no turnovers here. Billy McGlosser is not going to be on the team next year. Not at all. Another year, Cascade Valley getting to the CFP. This year, the closest we've been, 1 game away from the national title. And we fall short to Wisconsin. A place known for cheese. It's a tough road. We got a heck of an offseason coming up. We got a lot of big recruits coming in, but Billy McGlosser has played his last down as a Cascade Valley Coyote. We benched him for a reason at the start of the season. We didn't have great options beforehand, but we got some guys coming in this year that should be some game changers. Be safe, be smart, tell somebody you love them. Catch you guys on the next one.